Welcome back to another video, guys, and today we're gonna be going over all the information that came out this week on Reddit. So the first one is the group boards. Now, as you know, the current group boards are very messed up. A lot of increased numbers and new cars like sledgehammer and shotgun requirements are making these boards impossible to play, and it feels like there wasn't a lot of paid attention to those boards if they were probably made like before Christmas holidays. Yeah, so what NG is going to do is they're going to be decreasing the difficulty of tiers 18 plus, and also they're going to be reducing the specific target counts for different type of walkers, and that's gonna you're gonna see that as we get more information on the tiers and board info tier at the beginning of next season. And we're also gonna be getting the event calendar as well in advance, so people can plan for that. Next up, now a social cooldown has been a hot topic as well in the community, with a lot of people wanting it to go away. Some people like it, some people don't really like it. There are some people are in between, but they are going to be reducing the cooldown to 3 hours from next season. And this, I don't think it's a permanent change. I think they want to test out and see how this is gonna affect the balance of various things, and obviously various exploits as well. So yeah, but we are certainly getting it down to 3 hours. And as I was speculated before in the code when this social cooldown was kind of mentioned, is that they have opened it up. So basically that means that they can change the timing and the duration of the cooldown whenever they want to. So it's quite possible they can always reduce or increase it without an actual update. So I guess 3 hours is kind of nice. It's much better. I guess it's better if you do like a bait party, or if you want to do maybe some sort of a small mini talking event before the beginning of the new tier, the new round. So it could be quite nice. And finally, we have a really interesting topic, the consumables or the item cap, which has been discussed a lot. People have wanted to see it since the beginning of the game, and this is something that pay-to-play players really want it gone, because it basically penalizes them for spending money on the game. So what NG is gonna do though, and this is actually planned for March, it seems. So obviously it's not 100% confirmed, but they want to release this in March in update 11.0. And what they want to do is basically any rewards that you earn from the game are gonna go over cap. So that includes missions, includes group boards, weekly and daily missions, and the season pass. All these rewards are gonna go over cap regardless of how many of those you have already. And this is really nice because I really like the fact that what you earn you get to keep regardless of how much you already earn from that item, especially with flares. When you buy flares and then the next group board reward is like a flare, I guess now we won't be seeing this anymore. And also everybody gets a weekly flare from weekly missions, a weekly terminus map, more energy and grenades, it's kind of nice. Now the only thing they don't change is the building cap material, so that you're still going to be capped on that, which for me it's fine, because it's fine. I mean, people don't build a lot of surf houses, and I don't see any way of hoarding a lot of those anyway. Moving on, there is also the supply crates, which are gonna stay unchanged. So any energy or consumables you collect are still gonna be capped with a normal cap right now, in order to prevent exploits, as they say. Update 10.0 is actually going to bring the flare fix to the game, which the flare bug, which is when you come back from a flare and your character is stuck and you cannot play until you restart your game. And also this update, it says that it's going to introduce performance improvements together with 11.0, and this is gonna tackle, I guess, the grenade and shotgun when you use grenades and shotguns when you kill a certain amount of walkers at once. Most of the time the game will lag and the mission becomes unplayable. Baits has been very problematic because of that, and it kind of doesn't allow me to improve my personal score, which is pretty much almost 3 million now. Next up, we have the confirmation of legendary encounters coming back later in the year, and they did say that the last legendary encounters were based on the Hero of the Week missions, but they're planning to release sort of like a legendary encounter with, I guess, better rewards in a way. I guess maybe it's more like a permanent mission in the game. And I wonder by rewards being looked at, they hopefully mean that they're going to be adding legendary weapon cards as well as rewards from that. Obviously this is kind of nice and people need those legendary weapons because they aren't as powerful as they should be for high levels. Also, one more thing, they're working on Foo Rotten Encounters, which is going to help out a lot. Hopefully they fix the lag as well, because if you use shotgun on that, I guess you're gonna get a lot of lag. So hopefully they fix that. Anyway, let's talk about the next season. So we have more information on next season, confirmation of stuff we did speculate on. Now first thing is first, that the season is gonna begin on 13th of February as we speculate, and it's gonna last for 6 weeks, and it's gonna be 6 rounds, and it's gonna have 25 free balance tiers. Obviously information is coming up when the season begins with the tier info. Hopefully it's much better than before. We have the name of the season, it's called Silence the Whisperers, and we did speculate that this season is gonna focus on the Whisperers because the show is coming back, so it just makes more sense basically. Right, next up we have the confirmation of the Whisperers coming as well as the new bow class weapon like type. And this is really exciting because I've been looking forward to that, and obviously because this seems to be a new piece of code, because we've never seen these walkers and this new weapon class before. I guess these are going to be coming out with updates 10.0, which is planned to come actually this week, as Felipe said in one of the Reddit posts. So hopefully, yeah, we're finally going to see the flare bugs fixed, we're going to get the performance improvements, new content, and who knows what else we're going to get with that. Right, also we got the confirmation that Alpha is coming to the game with this season as well, and this is exciting because I've seen Alpha in No Man's Land, and finally they're bringing her to ours as well. We did speculate on her, she's not something like new to me personally, but I really hope I can unlock her and we can play with her and make her kill her own whisperers, you know, like kill her own people. It's kind of fun. Yeah. Right, next up we have a brand new season shop coming up with the Silence the Whisperer season, and this is gonna feature legendary Shiva. So for those of you that don't have Shiva, you guys can unlock her, and this is a silver difficulty event, meaning that it's gonna take you not that many tokens for you to unlock her, so that would be nice as well. Everybody can even get more Shiva cards if you already have her, but if it's a seasonal shop, then because you're doing boards anyway, and if the boards are actually easier this season, that you're gonna get her quite fast, and there's gonna be a lot of extra cards for people as well, so maybe they'll add some more rewards in there as well. Yeah. Right, next up we have the season pass. So there is a brand new season pass coming, and they're telling you that you should spend and collect all your rewards by 12th of February at 11:59 UTC, because the current season pass are going to expire. The season medals are going to reset, and you're going to lose all your rewards if you have not collected them. I do hope for this new season pass they actually do lower the price and add Daryl's bike to that. I personally don't like seeing wildcards in the pass, and then to serve as a justification for the high price. I think they should add those wildcards at the end of each tier. So on board 3, maybe of tier 15 plus, you get wildcards, and then you just add like consumables like energy grenades, flares, even bait to the season pass. That would be quite nice, and also Daryl's bike as well, because that's something really cool and something I really like. Right, this is kind of the information we have so far, guys. There's a lot of information. Now let's speculate on a couple of new bundles. So the first one is a Saint Valentine's bundle. So obviously Saint Valentine is coming in a few days. It says we'll always be there for you to light your day up. So it seems to be like a Saint Valentine bundle. Hopefully, if it's true, it's probably gonna come on Saint Valentine. Next up we have a few bundles for the upcoming season, it seems. So just a small disclaimer, season 9 in the game is this upcoming season, Silence the Whisperers. The current season, Winter Radiant, is season 8 as numbered in the game, and this season 9 is going to be Silence the Whisperers in terms of numbering. So we have the kickoff bundle, we have A and B, and when you buy A you're going to unlock B. So 2 bundles over there. You also have there's this huge supply crate bundle, so stock up for the new season with this crate, and then you have a normal supply crate bundle. Get started on new season with this crate. I guess it's going to be a lot of consumables in that one. We always have those in the beginning of each season. We also have the 3 days of Daryl's bike for free. Hopefully we get that as well. And also something interesting is that there is a new string of unknown walker types. So before we had all the walker types, including the grenades and the whisperers, with the same tooltip, and now we have unknown. And so far the only unknown mission is bait, where you have the question mark and you don't know what walkers you're gonna see. So are they gonna be making missions, or maybe like infestations or encounters, same type of missions, where you're going to be fighting walkers that you don't know of, so you just have to pick up a random weapon and hero to fight to complete the mission without knowing what walkers you're gonna face? Or are you is this something new maybe for the legendary encounters that they mentioned that are gonna be coming back? Something where the walkers are, you don't know what the walkers will be, so it's making essentially the mission a bit harder than in usual missions. So could it be something connected to that, or could it be something completely different? I guess only time will tell. We have to wait and see. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Are you guys looking forward to the new season? Are you guys looking forward to update 10.0? Fingers crossed that this update is not gonna break the game like we update 9.0 did. So yeah, hopefully for the best. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll see you all in my next video.